Meet this amazing couple with a knack for DIY and a dream of turning a school bus into the coolest tiny home on wheels. Now, don't picture just any school bus. I'm talking about one of those 12-meter-long behemoths with the yellow paint peeling off and seats that haven't been comfy since the 1980s. They saw potential where others saw a field trip gone wrong. Armed with tool belts, a few YouTube tutorials, and an unreasonable amount of optimism, they set off on the journey of a lifetime. The first step in turning a school bus into a home? Strip it bare. They got busy with wrenches and hammers, removing seats, panels, and anything else that wasn't nailed down, or even some things that were. They tore out enough rivets to make a scrap metal artist weep with joy. The idea was to create a blank canvas for their dream home, and they weren't holding back. It was like watching an episode of Extreme Makeover Bus Edition. Of course, nothing is ever straightforward. Once the seats were out, they found rust. Lots of rust. The kind that makes you wonder if the bus was actually a submarine in a past life. So out came the grinders and the welding gear. They fought back against the corrosion, revealing a shiny, clean surface that was just begging for a makeover. Next on the list was the big project, raising the roof. We're not talking about a little lift here. They raised it by 45 centimeters. That's enough to turn a cramped bus into a spacious mobile mansion. The process was like playing with giant Lego bricks, only these bricks required welding and precision. Threaded rods and nuts secured the structure, and they meticulously placed hat channels to keep everything solid. And the result was a bus with headroom that didn't require everyone to duck walk through it, with the roof in place. The couple moved onto the floor. They framed it with insulation and wooden strips, making sure it would be warm and cozy during those chilly nights on the road. It was like putting together a giant puzzle, only with a lot more swearing when screws wouldn't go in straight. Next, they turned their attention to the windows. This is where things get tricky. They needed just the right sizes for the perfect views, but nothing about this bus was standard. The planned sink, bathroom, and bedroom windows all required custom fittings. There were moments when they seriously considered hiring a professional, but they soldiered on, improvising and problem-solving their way to success. Once the windows were sorted, it was time to add some color. They chose a vibrant shade of green, because if you're going to drive a bus turned home, you might as well make it stand out, right? But before they could slap on the paint, there was sanding, priming, and sealing to do. Seam sealing ensured water resistance, and an acetone bath made sure the surface was ready for its colorful makeover. With the bus looking fresh and fabulous, the creator installed a new door. It was functional, stylish, and most importantly, didn't require a complicated handshake to open. And what is inside the bus? With the exterior looking like a showstopper, it was time to work on the inside. Insulation, wiring, and framing took over the couple's lives. He installed furring strips to provide attachment points for walls and other components. The wiring had to be just right, because no one likes a surprise spark when they plug in a toaster. The creative framing defined spaces for bedrooms, bathrooms, and utility areas. Solar panels on the roof provided power, making the bus a self-sufficient rolling paradise. Bunk beds became a family project, with everyone pitching in to make sure they were as sturdy as possible. Each bunk had its own outlet and switch for personalized lighting. Custom walls and pocket doors made the interior feel like a real home, even if it was on wheels. And what about the kitchen and other things the kitchen was, where things got interesting? The creative couple crafted cabinets, installed a compact cooktop, and even added a bottom cabinet to elevate the refrigerator for extra storage. They faced some challenges with finding the right pre-made RV stove, but they found a way. The kitchen and bathroom sinks, shower, and washer dryer drains were connected to a gray water tank. It was like playing a game of plumbing Tetris, only with a lot more leaks to clean up. To make the bus truly off-grid, they installed a gravity fill system for the water tank and a water pump to draw from the 380-liter tank. With the major work done, it was time for the fun stuff. Painting, trim placement, and cabinet door installation gave the bus its final touches. The bathroom transformation involved interlocking laminate flooring, shiplap tile, and some crafty caulking to make sure everything was waterproof. He installed floating shelves with built-in lights, added shiplap for character, and even handcrafted crochet curtains for a personal touch. The bus was starting to feel like a real home, and the couple couldn't have been more proud. Finally, the transformation was complete. What was once a rusty old school bus was now a vibrant, stylish, and functional tiny home on wheels. His journey from start to finish was filled with challenges, but they overcame every hurdle with creativity and resilience. And the result is a bus that turns heads and inspires others to turn their own dreams into reality. And who knows, maybe they'll inspire you to pick up a wrench and start your own transformation adventure.